Okay, so you know, plane trips can be really, you know, either you're crying or you're laughing about them, and you really have to laugh about it most of the time. A trip to Newark is a dangerous thing, you know, risky thing no matter when you go, much less when you go for Thanksgiving. So I have a 1-hour flight from Pittsburgh to Newark. We depart on time, then we pull off normally to the tarmac, and we sit for 3 hours waiting for Newark Air Traffic Control to let us take off. Keep in mind, this is a 1-hour flight, so we got 1 bag of peanuts, we got 1 can of Coke for everybody on the plane. After about 3-4 hours, they let us take off. We're in the air, then you notice you're starting that circle process. About 2.5 hours later, they announce that we're running out of gas. They still won't let us land. So we're going to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, so that we can be fueled up. We landed at Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, which has obviously never seen a jet before in its life. And people are still very hungry, and we're told there are no restaurants. You go in and you find out that the people from the planes before us had kicked in the candy machines, had taken all the candy, taken any of the soft drinks that were there. Everybody started to think how they could drive now to Newark, rent a car. We're told, no, you can't do that because the jets before us, all those passengers took those planes too. And by the way, we're going to have a little extra delay because those jets also used up all the jet fuel that was available at this airport. So now we'll be waiting 3 more hours for the jet fuel to be trucked from Newark Airport to the Bethlehem Airport so that we can be fueled up. In the end, we get back in the air. It's now been 14 hours for this 1-hour trip. Nobody's eaten anything. Nobody's had anything to drink except that little water fountain. And everybody's all ready to go to Newark. And they announce, we're back in our circling mode. We'll let you know when they let us land. At this point, the whole plane goes crazy. It erupts. It doesn't take the pilot 2 minutes to come back on, less than 2 minutes, about 2 seconds to come back on and say, we'll be landing in 3 minutes. I don't know whether he even got air traffic control permission to land, but he knew that he was going to have trouble if he didn't land that flight. So we finally landed 15 hours later.